Hi guys, today I'm going to take I think I got these brake pads from Advanced Auto. I'm gonna take them off and I'm gonna put my Detroit axle, the pads that created a lot of dust. These pads created a lot of dust on my F-150. They stopped pretty good. I don't know why they put this crap right here on here. But someone said to take rub it on concrete to get it off. You know, I just can't figure out why the hell would they put it on here in the first place. Some of it's gone. I guess they're right. And what about the crap on the side? Right there? Why would they put that crap on here in the first place? Can someone tell me? They said it was, I forgot what the hell the guy said it was supposed to, something about it's supposed to help the pad stick to something or another, he said. Well, I won't buy any more of these pads. I just want to see how much brake dust they're going to make on this Cadillac. People claim that, I mean, they stopped good, but they created a lot of brake dust. You know, I decided I also need to rotate my tires. So I'm doing this. I decided I'll rotate the tires too. By the way, these nuts, they were not torqued on. As you can see, they're pretty tight. Also, I'm gonna do a little comparison to show you guys why we want to rotate the tires. All right, this is the front tire, this is the rear tire. Notice how right here, this is kind of fading away. Right here, it's a little fading away, but you can kind of see it's not as faded. This is not as faded as this is. Also, you put it's kind of hard to tell, but this tire is almost flat right here. I mean, it's not quite, but it's a little more flatter than this side. This is kind of rounded off, but it's kind of hard to tell. The best way to tell is to look right here. Notice how this is fading, this is still sort of kind of connected, but that's the reason why you want to rotate your tire. Also, if you look here, this tire is worn down a lot more than this tire. I spin the front tires a lot more than I spin, hell, I can't spin the back wheels. So that's the reason why the front tires are worn down more. Even right here, again, how the tire is not connecting anymore, but over here, it's connecting. That's how you tell you need to rotate your tires. Also, I've seen people grab tires in this area right here. Don't ever grab your tires, because if your hand hit the caliper, it's gonna hurt like crap. So don't ever grab your tires on the inside of fork. Never. Always grab your tires on the outside. Never on the inside. Alright, some people might ask, if you don't torque your lug nuts, how do you know when to stop cranking down on the impact? I'll tell you, as long as the lug is spinning, if you look at the writing on the socket, you'll see it spinning. When it stops spinning, it's tight. I mean, it may move a little bit, but when it stops spinning, it's tight. Absolutely no reason to torque these lug nuts. They're not coming off. I've noticed that good calipers, you don't need a caliper compressor. Jeez, I put these on tight. That is like really hurting my hand. I don't remember where I bought this from. Was it AutoZone or Walmart? I don't remember, but I like it because you can adjust the socket. You just pull this right here down. You can also pull this and it'll tilt like that. I don't remember where I got it from. Makes life so much easier. I've greased these once before. I'm not gonna grease them this time. Don't want to sit it on dirt. Also, they're different kind. The one on top has the rubber, the one on the bottom don't. Some cars, they hard to go in if you put them in the wrong spot. These are the brake pads I got from Advanced Auto. That right there is a sign that cheap brake pads, when you got build up like that, they are chaffered, as some people say. They claim that this help make the brake pads quiet. This has nothing to do with making the brake pads quiet. Why did they do this? This is material that the company that make these pads, they get to keep. They get to keep this material here. People say, yeah, I know, they claim that this is allow gases to escape. Bull crap. This and this and this is material that they get to keep. Same thing. Gases to escape my butt. The pads look pretty good. They stop good. You just kind of have to step down on them to get it to stop. They don't create too much dust. But why am I replacing these? I want to show you guys what happens when you put $23 Detroit axle brake pads on the 2001 Cadillac Deville. Okay, these pads match, and you can tell which way they came. This right here is a round circle, so it came from this piston. This right here is not a round circle, so most likely it came from here. See, that's how you tell where your old brake pads came from. So this pad matched here, so it goes on the side with the piston. You can replace the hardware kit if you want to. I never replace my hardware kit. The only time I replace my hardware kit is if it's not going to hold a pad. It holds the pad just fine. Also, you got some folks that say you're supposed to put grease right here. You don't put grease here. This does not move enough to require grease. Now, to some people, it may seem, well, it's got to slide off. It does not need grease. It don't move that much. Some people say, well, if you don't put grease, it's going to make noise. No, it won't. Whether or not it makes noise depends on the shims. This part right here, notice these brakes didn't make any noise. And you can feel a little groove there. It's not because it's sliding, just pressure against this shim. This shim, when it flattened completely out, is when you start to get noise. That's where the noise comes from, the shim, not the hardware kit. It has nothing to do with whether or not you turn your rotors. Some people say that if you don't turn your rotors, they'll make noise. No, they won't. They'll shake, but they're not going to make noise. All right. Even though I said I wasn't going to put it in dirt, it's got some dirt on it. Am I going to grease it? Nah, it'll be all right. Same thing with this one. It's got a little dirt on it. Just wipe it off. It'll be all right. You might have to move it around a little bit. You want to put it in by hand. When you get it to going in by hand, you can use a wrench to close it. Is this enough to tighten up the bolts? No, I wouldn't. I'll put a little pressure on it. How much pressure we gonna put on it? It's pretty tight. It did move some though. That one. We're done. With brake pads on this side. I just gotta put brake pads on the other side. I don't remember how many miles are on these pads, but as you can see, they're worn down some, but it really wasn't worn down that much. It just, you kind of had to step on the brake pads to get them to stop. When I first put these pads on, they smoke. Are these gonna smoke? I guess we'll find out. Once again, when you're putting tires on your car, never grab your wheels in here. Always grab them on the outside. I put 2 lugs on it. You can use this to crank them down, but don't put pressure on them first. Get it to flatten out first. What I mean by that is hit the bottom, then go to the top. Go back to the bottom. Now the lug is, the wheel is flat against the rotor. Hub, or what you call it. And we're done. Put this side. Alright guys, I just left my job. This is the first time driving the car since I put the Detroit axle brake pads on. How does it drive? Well, the first time I put on brakes, hell, I forgot that I had put them on. This is like the 3rd time I put on brakes. I didn't pay any attention to it at first because I was showing out for somebody and forgot all about I had put brake pads on. But I've only been driving maybe 2 minutes. Okay, the pedal seemed to be a little soft, not too soft, but it seemed like before the pedal was hard. Now the pedal seems a little soft. Not too soft, but just a little soft. Before it was like stepping on a brick. Now it seems a little softer. It stopped just fine. Oh, that was something else I was gonna say. You know, a lot of people make it a big deal about bedding in brake pads. Guys, there's absolutely no need to bed in brake pads. I'm gonna tell you, I explained this once before. The purpose of people created bedding in brake pads, so when you return the brake pads to them complaining about they're not stopping right, they will ask you, how did you bed in the brake pads? Then you tell them, and they're gonna flip the script on and say, oh, you didn't do this, and you should have did this, or you should have did that, and they're gonna blame it on that. Also, I know of people who have put, they've taken their car to, just say, I'm just calling out a name, Firestone, to get brakes put on, and a month, the car runs fine. A month later, they go to stopping and the brakes start to squeal. So they take the car back to Firestone or whatever, and they tell them, hey man, my brakes are squealing. And then Firestone would tell them, well, they'll take the tire off, they look at the brake pads, and they'll say, oh, well see, you slammed on brakes, and because you slammed on brake, you crystallized the rotors or whatever, and the only way we can stop the squealing is to put on a new set of brake pads and resurface the rotor. That is 100% wrong. It's bullcrap. Brakes are designed so you can slam on them without hurting them. I mean, you can slam on your brakes pretty much all day long. You're not going to hurt them. Good brake pads, good rotors, you're not going to hurt them because they are designed to be slammed on, you know? So when somebody tell you, oh, you slammed on brakes and you crystallized the rotors, it's 100% bullcrap. That's all I got to say on that subject.